new and mutating COVID variant has researchers worried. The variant, officially named BA.2.86 and nicknamed Pirola, emerged this summer with more than 30 mutations.
It is just a very large number, and I think for the past over a year, we've seen new variants having 1 or 2 mutations, and so to then have a jump of a variant with 30 plus mutations, it's a bit more concerning.
The latest variant comes as hospitalizations rose 19% and deaths jumped 21% in a single week, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control reported this month. Both numbers still remain below last year's levels. Researchers feared that new COVID cases might be more severe, more resistant to drugs, and able to evade immunity. But so far, that hasn't happened.
We have no evidence yet that it's causing more severe disease. We have no evidence yet that it's evading immunity, and there's pretty good evidence that it's not going to be resistant to Paxlovid or other therapies.
Another good sign, unlike Omicron, which doubled the numbers of cases within days, the new variant takes weeks to double. But immunologists say it's really too soon to tell how menacing Pirola will be.
A lot of people seem to think when public health emergencies here in the U.S. and elsewhere ended, so did COVID. But researchers say whether it's one of the new variants or one of the old ones, COVID is here to stay.
The tools for researching COVID are also improving. The recent increase in hospitalizations and deaths were detected in wastewater samples. At Rush University Medical Center, they're now taking air samples, which can test a more targeted area and yield more information.
It gives you an ability to kind of fine-tune where you're monitoring. So particularly in long-term healthcare facilities where people may be quite vulnerable to a disease, you'd like to be able to institute some sort of mitigation strategy before you have an outbreak.
To combat the latest COVID variants, drug makers Pfizer, Moderna, and Novavax are all expected to release new COVID vaccines as soon as the end of this month. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Chicago.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.